Welcome to the Mandarin Preu presentation for St. Joseph's College. The course at years 12 and 13 is taught by me, Mr. Austin, with support from our Hanban teachers who come over from mainland China, who are qualified teachers and native speakers of Mandarin. The course that we follow is the Cambridge assessment. It is Mandarin Chinese course 9778. It is a course that is equivalent to an A-level, but is targeted at non-native speakers of Mandarin. Okay, the course follows and will continue to develop the 4 key skills that students will have been working on during their GCSE studies, namely speaking, listening, reading and writing. But in addition to that, there will also be a big focus on Chinese culture and on Chinese history. We at St. Joseph's, we study the foundation of the People's Republic of China. So looking at sort of the early to mid 20th century and seeing what happened with the fall of the dynasties that had been ruling China for millennia, and how Chairman Mao and the Communist Party came to power. And then also reading some literature from that period as well, and seeing how Chinese literature was influenced and affected by historical events. The content, again, there will be a big focus on the speaking, reading, writing and listening. And some of the topics that we cover will be familiar to those who've studied GCSE Mandarin. Okay, so topics include the family, include young people, education, the media, work and leisure, and equality of opportunity. Okay, so the aim of this is to provide our students with sufficient depth of knowledge to be able to either decide to continue with their Mandarin studies, either majoring in Mandarin or having it as a minor when they go to further education, or alternatively to have the skill sets and to be able to survive and thrive in a Mandarin speaking environment. So to have the cultural awareness from the history and literature, as well as the confidence and the ability to communicate effectively through speaking and through writing. The examinations, there will be 4 exams. It's all conducted at the end of year 13. There were 4 papers which are equally weighted to provide the overall grade. There's the speaking exam, which is 15 minutes, which is a combination of a prepared topic as well as plenty of general conversation. There is a listening, reading and translation paper. There's writing and usage, which often deemed to be the most challenging because students will have to sit down and write essays and be able to write a formal letter as well. However, there is dictionary support within that exam. And then, as mentioned, there is the Chinese culture paper, which is 2 hours and 30 minutes for 2 essays, one on the literature and one on Chinese history. The entry requirements, due to the nature and the expectations that there are to do well in Preu, there is a requirement that all students achieve a grade 6 or above in their Mandarin, and that will then enable them to thrive at Key Stage 5. Some of the teaching, so the work that we work on covers all aspects. Obviously, there will be a big focus on building the vocab and the amount of words that we are able to efficiently and effectively use through written and speaking. There will be creative writing, there's translation, listening, and so on. And essentially, we are providing all our students with everything they need to be able to thrive, both in examination conditions, but also more importantly, or as importantly, in real life situations as well. Okay, some of the resources that we look at are both books and online resources, and obviously tapping into the expertise of the teaching staff as well. And here you see some smiley faces. This is our current year 13s who went to UCL for a careers day to help them with decisions to help them with universities. So as I said, hopefully there's plenty of interest out there amongst you guys. I would be more than happy to discuss anything in more detail. So do reach out to me, oaustin@sjc.uk. Alternatively, reach out to Dr. Woodburn, who will be able to arrange for us to meet as well. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Many thanks indeed. Goodbye or 再见.